Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Samantha. Today I'm going to be sharing with you a Morphe haul. Morphe is a US brand, but they launched their UK site at the tail end of last year. If you would like to see where they deliver to, because it's not just the UK that's on the website that they deliver to, do have a look at that site, and it is called ukmorphe.com, and they have a list of all the countries that they deliver to. I'm really pleased because you could either purchase from either the US site, there's a US site before they launched in the UK, but of course you would incur custom charges for it coming to the UK, or you could purchase from Beauty Bay, and it took a while for the products to become available on that site. So I'm really pleased. So when it launches, or when the new products launch in the US, they also launch in the UK on the same day. There is just a time difference. In the US it's 8 AM, in the UK it's 4 PM in the afternoon. Now, I love all of the products that I picked up, but I'm a little bit disappointed with the customer services that I received, and I will mention that at the end. Now, the first product that I received or ordered is called their Brontour. It's a bronzer and contour product, and I picked up the shade Frenemy. I really love their sleek packaging. It used to be, well, it looked a lot less expensive, even though these are, they're relatively inexpensive, I suppose, in the US, but in the UK they don't change the dollar to the pound, as in the exchange rate. So for example, if something costs $25, then it's £25. So this brand really isn't that inexpensive in the UK. I would say it's in the middle, but I think this retails for £9. I'm sure it does, but I'll link everything down below. Now, they all have mirrors, or most of them have mirrors, so I'll be covering those up. And inside you get two shades, so you get one matte, one shimmery. I really love bronzer and contour, especially spring and summer, which we're now heading to summer. So yeah, really looking forward to try that. Of course, if you would like to see any of these products in action, then let me know down below, and I'll be able to do I'll definitely do a video on that. Then I picked up some of they're calling them blushing babes, and they are their blush trios. So of course you get 3 blushes in each palette. Again, I really love the packaging to these, absolutely beautiful. When you open it up, again, you get that mirror, which I'm going to cover up, and then you get these 3 beautiful shades. Now, this is definitely my favourite out of the 3. You get I think in this one you get, that's matte. That one is quite an intense shimmer, and then you get what I would say is a demi matte, so it's in between those two. It's not quite matte, but it's not that intense in shimmer as well. So yeah, really love the look of that. So that's called a Pop of Rose. The next one I picked up is called a Pop of Peach, and that one looks like that. So again, you've got that intense shimmer. The middle shade is matte, and then this one here looks like a cross between these two, so not quite matte but also not as shimmery as that one. So that again was a Pop of Peach. And then the last one that I picked up was a Pop of Coral, which looks like that, and I believe they both look matte, these two shades there, they both look matte, and then of course that one is quite intensely shimmered. So I'm really intrigued to see how these work. My favourite blushes are the MAC blushes, because, and there's a palette called Hot Spice from Revoltuion as well, which I really love, but there's not many blushes that I really like. I really like a blended blush, so I'm hoping for big things from these. They were £12 each, so they're not what I would say very inexpensive, but they're not very expensive as well. They're in that middle, like I said. I also always, when I place an order, and there's lots of these codes floating about, discount codes. You see quite a few US YouTubers using and promoting their promoting their discount codes. So you can just pick up a code from your favourite YouTuber and just pop it in, and that will save you 10% on your order. So that was the blushes. I then picked up, and is it an eyeshadow palette? Yeah, the 25C, and this one is called, let me just have a look at the name, Hey Girl Hey. I went with this because they did also have a neutral. So I'll just show you the outside of this one. So again, very sleek, but this one doesn't have a mirror. But you do have one of those sheets with the names on, and I like this. Now I think this was £19, and I really love the shades in here, very spring summer appropriate I thought. And yeah, really love the fact they've got those peach shades, those neutrals, but then you've got that pop of pink as well, so love that. And then I picked up something that launched this week, and this is called their, let me just have a look at the name, I've taken everything out of the box. It's called the Lo-Fi Sculpt and Shimmer. It's a highlight and contour palette. I picked mine up in the 8L, which is light, but there was also a deeper shaded palette as well. Again, the sleek packaging. Again, you get a mirror. So I'm going to actually cover that up. And then the shades look like that. So you get 4 like bronzer contour shades, and then you get 4 highlights. What I would say is that if you want to get any of their single highlights, just be mindful that there are 2 in here from that separate collection as well. I'll go into that in a moment because I purchased some of them, and there's also 2 of their bronzer contours from that Brontour collection as well that I showed you right at the beginning. The shades that are within this palette, you get Literati and Enemy, which are the bronzer and contour, and I'm sure that they had those in the Brontour. And then the new shades are Donut and Debutante, and then you've got 4 highlights. Lit and Stardust are repeated in this palette, and then Supernova and Cosmic are brand new. So like I say, do be mindful of that. Now moving on to the highlights. Now this is where I had some highs and lows. Now I picked up this, and they are calling them their high impact highlighters. I picked up the shade Stardust to start with. They again come in this beautiful sleek packaging, which I really love. It just looks so professional and I love it. Again, you get a mirror in here. Now I'm just going to cover that up. Mine actually came damaged. You can see that there in the corner. I sent them a photo and they were really good. They've actually sent me a replacement, no problem. And yeah, really, really pleased with that. So I've actually got a replacement of that, and that shade is Starlight. It's the lighter shade, and I wanted that one because it's got a pink reflect to it, and I love pink highlighters, so I had to get that one. And then this is where the disappointment happened. Now I also picked up another one, and I picked the shade Spark Up, which is deeper. Now I'm just going to have to get the box this time. Why I was disappointed is because when I received it, so this is the box that Spark came in, this was open, so that one of these tabs here, that was pressed in, and then this, so this is the actual palette, had this wrapped around it. All of their products haven't got bubble wrap, they've got this sort of bendy foam, flexible foam. Now this was wrapped round, and when how it was put into the box, you could see that someone had forced it in, ripping that, and then this was open. So it wasn't shut properly, this was open, and then when I opened this, even more disappointment was the fact that there was a mark in it in the corner. It's either where that plastic that comes in it, this has marked it, or someone's fingernail, but it had definitely been opened. I sent them a separate email regarding that and asking for a replacement, because if something has been tampered with, you know, I've spent my hard-earned money on their products. I expect a replacement. They were unwilling to do that. They offered me a 10% discount. I didn't want the discount. I wanted the product. That's obviously, you know, why I ordered it. But I was left very disappointed. I'm not going to dwell on it too much because I've still got a product at the end of the day. But I just wanted to make you aware that if you do order from the Morphe site, you know, that does happen. And yeah, it has just left me, like I say, disappointed. They're definitely not going to send me a replacement. The initial email was ignored. I did send another one. Like I say, they offered me the 10%. I went back and I said I wasn't happy with that. And they, you know, turned around and said, look, you know, we're not offering you a replacement. You know, basically we're offering you the discount or nothing. So I've left it at that. And yeah, like I say, it just leaves me disappointed. I'm not going to say any more about it. If you want to order, you certainly can. Obviously, that's up to you, but I just wanted to make you aware that, yeah, my item came tampered with and the box was open, the wrapping was damaged, and so was the product. But even though I've sent them photos, they were unwilling to replace it. I love everything that on a lighter note, I love everything that I've ordered. I can't wait to try it. I think everything looks amazing. The prices aren't too bad, especially if you use that 10% discount. And obviously the more you order, the more discount you get. So I would certainly wait until you want to order, you know, make a larger order. I'm sure it's £30 and above. Delivery is free, but don't quote me on it. Obviously, do check out the site. I'll repeat that again. So it's ukmorphe.com. And yeah, can't wait to try these. If you would like me to demonstrate them on my channel, let me know. I'm happy to do separate videos on all of the items. And yeah, I really, you know, love your feedback on the products, on the damage. If you've had that happen to you, I'd love to hear about that, and what was the outcome. And obviously, if you have just stumbled across my channel, I would absolutely love it if you subscribe to watch further videos. But until next time, thank you so much for watching. Thank you. Bye.